Oh no.
Would you mind putting that on the floor?
What?
Put the glass on the floor next to you.
Yeah.
Just. Yeah, I think like the thing's very sensitive, so any movement
Okay.
shakes it. It's not that big deal. Cool.
Nice.
Do you want to clap? Try again.
Try again. I'll give it a good go. Right. 3, 2, 1. It's not happening for me.
Shall I try?
Yeah, go ahead.
3, 2, 1.
The tables have truly turned this season.
I've always been good at clapping.
I feel like you went through a dry period, a dry spell.
A dry clap.
Yeah.
Do you want to do good click, bad click?
Ooh! I don't think this is going to be good either, but we'll see. Limber up. Pretty good click.
That's right.
Yeah. Oh!
Oh, a deep click.
Deep.
Basso profundo. I think it's your turn, isn't it?
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
I'm Caitlin Powell.
I'm Kate Butch.
Oh, you didn't want to continue with it?
Okay, we can try again.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Caitlin Powell.
And I'm Kate Butch.
And this is a Quiz Gone By, the show we talk about nostalgic film, TV, and snacks, and try to work out. Oh no.
Snacks
the
are
old one.
back.
Well, we just had.
Bits and pieces.
I didn't know they were. I think I did. I didn't know you could get them in a Tesco.
Lidl.
Oh, Lidl.
89p for a big, like it was a big bag when
Hefty.
it started.
Yeah. She's steadily depleted.
It's empty now. And it's just like oddments and crumbs and misshapen ones of like, you've got your classic bourbon, you've got your nice niece, you've got a custard creme.
Best biscuit
Ever.
Yeah.
I do quite like a classic chocolate digestive.
For
Chocky
me,
Dige.
For me, I think you're going to rip me to pieces for this. It's a ginger nut.
No,
Oh!
I'll take a ginger nut.
Huge.
Yeah.
What would you rip me to pieces for? Like a malted milk.
Malted milk.
I like a malted milk, but everyone on TikTok is putting them last in their rankings, and I think that's insane. I think a Viennese finger should be dead last.
There's always time for a Viennese finger. I actually don't think there's a bad biscuit.
No, obviously
Maybe
not.
like a fig roll.
The people. Do you
Garibaldi. But even then.
I get really unnecessarily angry. End of sentence.
Tell me something I don't know.
You know when if you're talking about like chocolate bars or something,
yeah,
and someone's like, I cannot stand. I would never eat a Mars bar. I'm like, get a grip. Yes, you fucking would. I don't like a Snickers, but like the idea that you just wouldn't eat it. It's chocolate. It's chocolate on chocolate. No, don't do this to me.
Not to sound like someone on Twitter. But some people are allergic to peanuts.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
That is not what... And you knew it. So
I didn't.
I'm not talking about allergies. I'm also not talking about...
I wouldn't eat a Snickers. I don't like peanuts.
Oh my God.
I just wouldn't eat...
Fine. Okay, I feel like
people
that's
are allowed to not like things.
They are, but I think it's insane when people act like a chocolate bar. When they like chocolate, when they like... I'm also not talking about, you know, if you have a specific... Like, you can only eat certain food. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about someone who just is like, oh, I would never have a Twix. Like, they like a Twix, but they'd never eat a Mars bar. I'm like, but not that they wouldn't eat it. They act like it is the most disgusting thing. I'm like, it's still chocolate. You would still, in a pinch.
Most classic chocolate bars are fundamentally the same.
Yeah, exactly.
With one or two slight, like a Twix is just a crunchy Mars bar.
And everyone has preferences. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people who are like, my God, the idea of eating a dairy milk. I'm like,
I think people are unnecessarily cruel to bounties.
I love a bounty.
I like a bounty.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be rude about her behind her back.
No. Do you think it's a textural thing? I get not liking a texture as well. I get it. I find it really weird the way people will go so like hot into I hate. It's like,
eating like a shredded bit of coconut. If it is a bit like thick foot skin.
Why have you done this?
I love thick foot skin.
That's more like Parmesan, isn't it? That's what people say on...
Yeah, it's a bit grittier in a coconut, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's, not to be the best segwayer of all time, there is like a theory. A lot of people say that there's no such thing as a bad pizza.
What are you about to tell me? That is another thing.
I agree.
Oh, thank God, yeah. Okay, fine. Maybe chocolate isn't a good example. Pizza. Like, there are some people who'd be like, oh, well, we don't eat meat, so that's different. But like...
No, I mean, just like any kind, if the base is a bit off.
You know what, actually, from
a different place.
I
the
was
worst
thinking...
pizza is...
I think the
still
worst
fine.
pizza is a fine pizza, but I do think there are certain places where the veggie pizza is just... I'd rather have a sandwich.
If we just do margarita,
yeah, okay,
from different places, they cook it differently.
You're never going to have a bad time. But you're going to get so mad at me.
Oh,
I had a Pizza Hut the other day, and it was shit. It was really doughy and really fluffy. That being said,
did you have it like takeaway delivered?
Yeah, it just wasn't.
You see,
but,
you've misunderstood the concept of a Pizza Hut. There,
so
the only reason you'd have a Pizza Hut.
Salad bar.
Buffet, yeah. Pizza Hut buffet at lunchtime.
I would get a bowl of sweet corn and bacon bits and I'd be happy.
Yes, but then also having just getting the pizza there and the little garlic breadsticks.
Yeah, but I guess that's my point. Yes, I was like, I don't really like this pizza, but I'm still going to eat it. I'm not so disgusted by it that I'm...
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, this is a bit rubbish.
When we first moved here, our first day, me and Ellen were like, let's celebrate. We'll go to the nearest place and get a pizza.
Mm-hmm.
And to be fair, this was the only bad pizza I think I may have ever had.
Yeah.
The guy who was there was clearly looking after it for...
Oh, okay, yeah.
His cousin or someone who runs it.
Sure.
And we were like, just like a margarita pizza, please. And the face he pulled, I was like, this is the basis.
Were there other people in there?
No.
Okay.
Which maybe should have said something.
Yeah, I mean.
But he had to phone someone up.
What?
To be like, what's going... And then when we got the pizza, it was uncooked dough with tomato and cheese on it. And it was horrible, but we also decided that on the year anniversary...
You're going to go back?
Every year. Yeah, and we missed it because I was on tour, but we need to go and try it.
Lovely.
But speaking of pizza...
I'm worried people are going to... I'm not worried about being cancelled for last episode, but I am slightly worried someone's going to be like, some people... Yes, I know. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about you.
Very diplomatic.
Yeah. Anyway.
But speaking of pizza, this week, we're going to CBBC.
And we're visiting...
The Crust, which...
Pizza Professionals.
It's 2004.
Okay.
CBBC.
Oh, I love that.
A little green.
CBBC, yeah, it's great.
It's not as classic for me as the little green monsters. Remember the little green slimy monsters? And they had the yellow counterparts for CBeebies.
Yeah.
That was peak.
Oh, but also pink fuzzy light.
If you're here, just fucking tap the table.
No, wait, what? I'm a dolphin.
What are you saying?
Don't know.
Pink fuzzy light.
Maybe it was for BBC.
Mr. Blobby.
No, it was the advert.
Oh, it was a 2.
Yeah,
it was
it's not a light, it's a 2. I'm getting I'm getting Pixar confused.
I see.
2. I like the pink fuzzy 2. There we go.
Nice.
But that's my business.
I watched this.
I never watched it in my life.
I remember
you promised it
being better.
better.
This was kind of like my intro to sitcom, and you've got to start somewhere.
Yeah. You graduated to Acorn Antiques.
The best.
Yeah.
The best comedy ever. Dinner Ladies.
Do you prefer Dinner Ladies to Acorn? We've talked.
There's more Dinner Ladies than there is Acorn Antiques.
I prefer the dynamic of Acorn Antiques.
Yeah, but it's just like a series of sketches, isn't it? Yeah. You don't have the full character arc.
Mm.
But I do like the silly extra Acorn Antiques bits, like the backstage one where she gets fired, like Noel Gordon from Crossroads. It's too much. I'll send you a Wikipedia article.
Okay, fine.
This is The Crust, which is
stars
Reggie Yates.
Reggie Yates and
Fit.
Dominique Moore. And also Ellis.
Is now a Radio 1?
Yeah, and he met Reggie Yates at theatre school.
Oh!
So they came up together. How cute is that?
I always had a crush on Reggie Yates.
I see that.
Him and Fern Cotton, they had a show called Only in America.
Oh, I vaguely remember that.
Where they would go around. We should watch that.
Yeah, okay.
For the 4th of July. Election.
Yeah. Let's steal their thunder.
Yeah. Take that, Rishi. And they would go around America and do silly things.
Nice.
And it was nice. And I always had a bit of a crush on him.
That's fair enough.
And he was in Doctor Who. I remember when they were like, Reggie Yates is going to be in Doctor Who. And I was like, what the fuck? And he was in 2 minutes in 3 episodes.
Was he?
He's Martha's brother.
He is. I remember that.
He doesn't really do that
much.
much.
We should watch a Martha episode for the Patreon.
Lovely Martha.
I fancied Martha so much. I loved Martha.
I fancied the Catman, played by Ardal O'Hanlon in Gridlock.
Is that Ardal O'Hanlon?
Yeah.
Huh. You said you'd fuck a penguin last week. Okay.
I did. Right. Who's the girl? Angel?
Dominique Moore.
Dominique Moore, who's in Horrible Histories.
And I would definitely have fancied her.
Yeah.
Very pretty. Pretty lady.
Yes.
And very good in Horrible Histories.
Rosa Parks?
Maybe?
I think she plays.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Is that a song? I don't remember that song.
I sat on the bus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think I may have mentioned it in the Horrible Histories episode.
Mm-hmm.
That it did feel very much like they would always get her. They'd be like, oh, the 6 main actors we have are not diverse enough for many of these roles. Mm-hmm. Off you go, Dominique.
I mean...
Why are there 5 white men?
Martha played Cleopatra, so...
Rah, rah, Cleopatra.
Rah,
famous
rah.
beauty coming at you.
Coming at you. Patroclea. Guys all go gaga for me. They can't all be with us.
But that one was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I am a leader and a lady and a queen. I'm Cleopatra, such a queen never been seen. I am a pharaoh, but they're meant to be guys, but I don't care, I just wear be a disguise.
That's pretty good, actually. Fair enough.
Great time. But this is The Crust. It also stars...
a goat.
The greatest of all time, Sharon D. Clarke.
Oh my god, Sharon D. Clarke.
Lesbian Sharon D. Clarke.
I did not know lesbian Sharon D. Clarke.
3-time Olivier winner, lesbian Sharon D. Clarke.
I don't know which is more impressive.
Many people can win Oliviers.
Not everyone can be a lesbian.
It takes a special kind of someone.
Takes stamina. And she was Grace.
In Doctor
Who. So, I think this is a better role.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, she didn't die in the end of the first episode.
Yeah.
And then come back as a frog.
What?
Isn't there an episode where she comes back as a frog?
I don't remember that. That's a Chibnall one, right?
Skimmed. Sharon D. Clarke's playing Grandma in this.
Oh, she's the grandma.
How old was Sharon D. Clarke when this was made?
Not old enough. I'm gonna guess 32.
38.
Fucking
which is
hell.
still not grandma age.
No, not grandma age. That's insane.
Yeah.
That's wild.
She's doing
bits and pieces.
Her arms must be so strong from holding this together.
Her back must be in agony.
She's carrying.
From carrying it. Yeah.
She's the best, and there's a reason she's won 3 Oliviers. Killer Queen
great.
in Wicked.
I thought
Not Wicked, We Will Rock You.
I thought Reggie was great as well, and I thought Dominique was fab.
And I thought Ellis was fine.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
They were doing the best with what they had.
I'm glad we didn't spend much time with Tom, the little boy, who just is just there for some reason, and Melanie, who we saw at the very end. I was like, God bless this episode for not showing us Melanie. She seemed irritating.
It's done a lot to show white mediocrity. And to be fair, well done.
Well done.
You're right.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it,
oh yeah,
where were you in 2004? What were you doing? Scooby Strings?
I was, you know.
It's about a pizza restaurant delivery service
that runs out of their house.
Out of their house, which feels... Is that legal? Are you allowed to do that? There is a thing, isn't there? on like Uber Eats or Deliveroo or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Where it's kind of like a third party.
Yes.
And they list themselves as a restaurant and all the items.
They make it sound really like exclusive or independent.
Yeah.
But when you get it, it's like...
But it's just, you buy it and then they
McDonald's.
go to like another restaurant.
Yeah.
Buy it for cheaper and deliver it to you.
Yeah.
Which is it's a good hustle.
It is.
But
It's disappointing when you get it, though.
it is disappointing. I am often an advocate for this.
Mm-hmm.
There needs to be an exposition episode. The first episode needs to tell us how we got here.
Yeah.
In so many different TV series, we had like Watch My Chops was one of
Yeah.
them, I remember.
And
How did we come to this?
An exposition, 5 minutes.
Even like, yeah.
Throw it in. Just sprinkle
How did you
a crumb.
start the
a
pizza
crumb,
restaurant?
please. Yeah.
What's your story? How do you know these people?
Who are these children running about your flat?
Why are they not in school?
Yes. Why is there an incessant piccolo in the background?
Why are there so many sound effects?
So many sound effects and just music in the background all the time.
I do think as like a sugar-addled, simple child. Just a child.
I meant, what are you now?
A sugar-addled, simple adult.
Yeah, sugar-addled, simple adult.
Manic Pixie Dream Girl.
Sure.
My version.
Mm-hmm.
I would have been...
All over this
wow,
like a rush.
There's so many things happening. Bam, 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 bam. There's noises,
Yes.
there's colours, there's lights.
Yes.
But now as someone who is...
A critical eye.
And quite overwhelmed often.
Yeah. Yeah, I often had no idea what was happening here.
Yeah.
No clue.
I would have liked maybe an audience to show me where to laugh.
Sure, yeah.
But then
Ooh.
it might have exposed that there weren't that many jokes.
Yes. There were lots of things that sounded like jokes, because the way they said it.
It's a comedy series. Maybe not sitcom.
I was that, and there was com-ish.
There was a situation.
Yeah.
And I wanted it out.
There was a situation. Oh, a lengthy situation.
Where they have a pizza restaurant
Yeah,
out their flat.
Yeah, but the pizza delivery race. This one episode went on for months.
It did.
And it felt like it went on for months. Yeah.
The Crust's biggest enemy, top toppings. Would we be a queer podcast if we
let that slide? Slide right in.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
In
now.
the opening credits, they all slurp from the same bowl of pizza sauce.
Oh, what is it, passata? The amount
No.
of passata slurping going on throughout was not
right.
Not right.
Although a Bloody Mary.
I don't like a Bloody Mary. I don't like a tomato juice.
I'll tell them my religion's you.
You've got into that. I told you it was good.
His stones. I'll dance. Yeah.
You with your little quick TikToks, you thought you weren't going to be able to, stay focused.
It was a bit too slow initially because I only really knew it from the TikToks.
Dance with my hands above my head.
I like the version that Plasma did a video of.
Oh, yes.
Because that was kind of in between speed-wise.
Yeah. No, I love it.
I mean, my favourite bit is, I'll tell them my religion's you.
Yes.
I like it when she does a voice.
I love it. I know that we are young. I know those that you may love me.
I don't speak German, but I can if you like.
Ow! We should do a cover album. I really enjoy. Don't you know my ass is famous?
You do. You sounded like Toad there from Mario.
Yeah. That's what she sounds like.
There's someone on TikTok who does Chapel Roan songs as Toad.
I'm well aware, don't you worry. Don't you worry.
As roommates! Don't worry, we're cool!
Oh my God. Anyway.
Top toppings.
Top toppings.
Have won the pizza delivery race 3 years in a row.
Yes.
But Grandma has a secret weapon to win this time. If you're wondering, what is the pizza delivery race?
Oh, turns out it's delivering one pizza.
Yeah, we're in the same boat because we're not told.
No.
Until the end when it happens.
Don't worry, they'll be doing endurance training throughout.
And they've brought an Olympian.
Yes.
Olympian handstand racer?
that, again, was a joke that wasn't really... They didn't land the plane.
They didn't, and I think it was because of the silly little white boy who was telling it.
Yeah.
He was the worst, didn't it?
He was the worst.
It's 3 months to the competition.
Yes.
It's 3 months later.
Yeah.
Bam. Breakneck.
Yeah. Running into a wall this episode.
Grandma Flossie is deciding where to put her
Flossie's
trophy.
her name.
Flossie. Do you remember the Jacqueline Wilson book Candy Floss?
No.
I was obsessed.
Oh, I like the Suitcase Kid. I didn't like it, obviously.
I liked Midnight because it was gothy.
I loved
And there
Midnight.
were fairies in the garden.
I just remembered that. Wow. Well,
we should do like a book club.
We should.
Hurry up and write your
I don't think it would take
write
you
your
long
essay. Go
to-
on.
100,000-word essay, yes.
You can do your novel on the weekends.
You sound like my supervisor.
I would like to reread some Jacqueline Wilson's.
Yeah. I found Suitcase Kid at home.
Yeah. Midnight. Double act.
You know what I'd like to review? Midnight Doctor Who episode.
Spooky,
My
scary skeletons.
Favourite Doctor Who episode, I think.
You haven't seen Boom,
Boom!
the new Doctor Who one, or at
The
the
most
time
recent
of
one.
recording.
Oh no, I haven't yet because
That's good.
the first and second one disappointed me.
Boom is kind of has a similar Midnight-esque.
Oh, does it?
Because it's one location, really.
Yeah. Do they take time with it? Because the one thing that's pissed me off about
Yeah.
the first two episodes is that the breakneck speed at which they've gone through everything and done.
It's good. It's good.
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, I'll watch it. I'll watch it tonight, actually, and then we can talk about it on the Patreon because we're not doing weekly, but we are.
Yeah.
We'll get to them.
We'll do some Doctor Who's for you.
Yeah.
For your little sci-fi freaks.
One of us.
But back to the crust. Breakneck speed.
Yes.
It's 3 months later. Flossie is deciding where to put her trophy when she wins.
Yes.
And there's a nasty smell
Oh.
because top toppings are here.
Yes. And the man comes in, just starts negging her.
He says, "Flossie, you're looking well for a woman as old as you are. 38."
38.
And they haven't really aged her up or anything.
They haven't. I didn't clock that she was I didn't hear grandma. I didn't hear.
It was in the opening credits. She's just described as grandma.
Oh, okay. I was noting down people's. But, yeah, they haven't tried to age her up, nothing. And why
It's the
does
strength of the performance, really. But
he looks older than her.
oh, he's
Yeah.
withered,
Um.
like a boot.
So, I was talking to my girlfriend recently, and I was like, I don't really get what negging is.
And they were like, "Strap in."
Well, you're not ready. So I was like, what's the point? And it's to, if anyone else doesn't know, it's psychologically make you want to impress the other person, or by saying something negative in a flirty way, right?
Yes.
So you're looking well for a woman as old as you are. Yeah?
Yeah.
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 And my girlfriend was trying to think of an example, but it was quite late at night. I don't think their brain was on. So they went, for example, you've got such a beautiful face for someone with such dull eyes.
Oh my god.
Dull eyes.
Was this to you specifically?
They were just thinking of an example, but they were looking me right in my dull eyes. And then had to be like, no, they sparkle like the night sky. But it's like, you've said it now, dull eyes. Why is that the first thing why not? Are you looking well for how old you are or something? No, it's dull eyes.
Dull eyes.
Dull eyes.
Similarly, I don't know if we've discussed this.
What?
Scientology.
I'm so glad you brought it up.
Housemate of the pod Eleanor told me a fun fact.
Oh yeah, okay.
About Scientology. You know how they're outside the church?
What do you mean?
Giving out leaflets or being like, come in for a test.
Yes.
Personality test.
Yeah.
Have you got one? We'll find out.
Mm-hmm. We know someone who went in. And never came out. No, he did come out. Changed.
No one ever goes in. No one ever comes out. It's not really to get people to come in.
Oh.
It's more as like a kind of humiliation thing for the people doing it.
No.
Because people are ignoring them and
so it's
putting them in their place.
A cult-like.
Yeah. And it's kind of to make them be subservient in this thing, and also to make them think, oh, no one wants this, which means that we must be doing it right.
You're going to make me
ones.
stop and mansplain a person outside a...
You know, you're doing this. It's not for our benefit. It's for your benefit.
Yeah.
I don't want to see your free film showing on the Mind.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
Thank you, Eleanor.
Thank you, Eleanor.
Anyway, Top Toppings is here, negging her, and
his daughter is
his
racist.
Granddaughter.
Again!
Again with the grandchildren. Like grown grandchildren as well.
Yeah. Late teens. Mid to late.
Maybe like 8. A 38-year-old woman has like an 18-year-old grandson.
No.
That's not right.
It's not. That's not on.
Unless you both had a baby at 10.
Oh my God. That's horrible.
And this is a comedy.
Yeah. I don't want to be thinking about that.
It's not that kind of programme.
It's not. It's not Wallace and Gromit.
Tom's granddaughter Carla is running the race.
Yes.
And she's very familiar to members of this parish.
Yes.
As the one and only Adele from the early seasons of Tracy Beaker. Hello, Adele.
Hello, Adele.
Well done to you. This is all she's got. Oh, no, she was in Hollyoaks, I think.
Was she? Good for her.
Yes. They're like, we'll show you the race course route now. But
And on their way down...
she trips over Flossie's goat.
Yes.
Called Missy.
Oh.
And Carla, the granddaughter's like, disgusting, horrible goat.
Yeah.
Remember that.
It smells, it farts a lot.
Yeah.
That is a source of humour for this programme.
It's for children
Not for us,
in 2004.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And as they go downstairs, they find a man stuck in a lift.
Ellis, who's one of the gang.
So I thought it was the Olympian. I got very confused.
I did as well, because I thought he was doing a handstand in the lift.
Yeah. It's not. It's Ellis.
It's Ellis.
Why he's in the lift.
Why he's upside down in the lift. Why he can't get out of the lift of his own volition.
Remains to be seen. We have a sepia flashback.
A Tracy Beaker trauma flashback.
To Ellis.
As a baby?
As a baby in a lift.
And young Grandma Flossie.
I.e. Flossie 2 years ago.
Just
picking him up?
Sharon D. Clarke in a different necklace.
What?
Are they adopted?
Does she just take kids in? Good for her, so.
Is she thieving?
Nab him!
His mum's left him in a lift. He's mine. It's not.
It's
explained.
not entirely. Also,
Maybe
she seems
it's
to have
crumbed throughout the series.
They try to be like later on that she's like, we've never got on, and he's like, haven't we? And I'm like, what's this? What's this relation? What's
Show
going
you're
on?
working.
Yeah, please.
Explain further.
Yeah.
But no, we don't find out.
No.
Sorry.
They yell at him as well, and he hurt. Oh wait. He's not the one who breaks his ankle. I thought the Olympian broke his ankle by falling out the lift.
No.
How did the Olympian break his ankle?
We'll get there.
God.
Then Ellis is waiting in the lift for someone to save him.
Yeah.
And Carla, the granddaughter, comes and is like, "Oh, a lovely goat. Hello, lovely Missy."
Yeah. And I was too confused to question
him
it.
From the lift.
Yeah.
Remember that.
Remember it. I didn't.
It's asking us to remember a lot.
It's a lot of work for episode 1.
Yeah. For children.
For children and us. Hold our hands through this.
Please.
You can't hold our hands through everything. But maybe this.
Maybe at least in the first episode.
Yeah.
And then throw us from the nest.
Oh.
Tom and Flossie
yes.
watch from the balcony as Steve practices his running and they're narrating it because it's all filmed on this one little flat set.
Yeah.
But they're like, "Oh no, Missy, get out of the way." Missy the goat is in the way and Steve trips over her and breaks his ankle.
How can you trip over a goat?
That's on you.
They're big. And he's tall. He'd probably step over it.
Yeah. And then they take him to the hospital, whatever, and Sharon D. Clarke is in the flat and she goes, "What news from the hospital?" Like she's in Shakespeare.
Yeah,
I love it.
It was fantastic. It was so dramatic.
The Olympian's going to be in plaster for 6 weeks.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh no. The pizza delivery contest is in 3 weeks.
It's soon.
Soon.
She smashes some plates.
Yeah.
She's allowed.
I think she shouldn't have done that personally, but
Sharon D. Clarke can do whatever she likes.
Okay. Throwing plates around kids is not good.
But have you heard her sing Killer Queen?
All right.
From the musical We Will Rock You.
Killing them with plates.
Or Lot's Wife
like a little
from the
frisbee.
musical Caroline or Change.
Are you making things up again?
Caroline or Change is a very important piece of musical theatre.
I don't think most people have heard of Caroline or Change.
It was on in the West End recently, and then it was on Broadway, and Sharon D. Clarke was in both.
Oh, good for her.
And she plays a maid in, like, Alabama.
Okay.
In the 60s or whatever.
Okay.
And then she's got lots of friends who are like the washing machine and the radio, and they're all played by people.
Oh my god, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Huh.
And it's really quite sad, but
oh, okay.
It's good.
Okay.
Tony
Nice.
Kushner wrote some of it. Angels in America. Never mind.
Oh, okay. No, I do know that. You've told me at length about Angels in America. It's not a critique, it's an observation. Not a joke, just a fact.
Okay.
At length!
At length. That was the bit that made it feel less like an observation.
It was lengthy!
Right, it is a long play, to be fair.
Okay.
It's 2 plays, about 7 hours.
Oh God.
Angel suggests that they use Ellis from the lift to run the race.
Their longest serving delivery boy. So did you just take him from the lift and put him to work?
Fair enough.
What happened? What happened?
I think this woman's allowed to do whatever she likes.
Okay.
Because they're calling a 38-year-old grandma. She's allowed.
Okay, yeah. She got angry.
Let her smash some plates and steal some children. I'm smacking this. I'm so sorry. Reggie Yates, Archie.
Yes.
Is annoyed that Ellis is taking time from delivery. Because he's like, if I have to deliver, who's going to cook? Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to have to cook. They just rearranged the roles. So
Yeah.
Angel is delivering, Archie is cooking.
And Angel's sad she's going to have to wear a helmet because she's just got her hair done. I love Angel. Angel's 10 out of 10.
And Grandma does fuck all.
Yeah. Apart from
Takes
abusing
the profits.
children is what she's doing.
Yeah.
She does a lot of hitting. Not like just kind of like pushing and like slapping and...
It was a different time.
2004, 20 years ago.
Did you not get hit as a kid?
I wouldn't say hit. I don't think we should discuss that. I think that is a cancelable offence.
I got hit as a kid.
Yeah, okay.
I think more people should be.
No. Are you
more people should have been.
At least you haven't said, and I turned out fine, because everyone who says that is always insane.
I think I did.
No, you didn't.
I'm very considerate and polite.
That's trauma, hen. It's a light-hearted podcast. No.
I think more people should be considerate and polite.
Yeah, okay. We can agree on that.
And there are certain ways to make that
No. No.
Okay, I think more people should have military parents.
No. Oh, God, no.
What do I mean? What do I want to say?
I think a therapist can help you with that.
But I'm busy with this. I'm doing this now.
Look, if I have time to write 100,000 words, you have time to be sad for an hour every week.
An R? I can't be sad for an R.
An R?
I'm not that sad. I'm fine.
You just advocated for hitting children. That's not fine.
Yeah. You're right.
I wanted to stop this, but here we are.
I think children should be scared more.
Oh my God, okay. I don't think you realise that isn't a thing that is okay to think. I think
I'm not
your
explaining myself
childhood
properly.
has influenced the way you think about this, and you're saying it's okay.
Yeah. I think more people
Yeah.
should have had jobs in pizza parlours.
I think when you get to uni, you can tell who hasn't had a waitressing job.
Exactly.
Okay, I feel like that's a different... Can we agree more people should have to do, like...
I think some children have cushy lifestyles.
Sure.
And it's time to wave cushy bye-bye. Bye-bye, cushy. That's dinner, ladies.
Okay. Yeah.
So after that trauma detour...
Fucking hell. I think you thought that was a jolly romp. It fucking wasn't. That was not a jolly romp.
We both said to each other after watching this, I've not got a lot to say.
35 minutes, thank you. I didn't think we'd take a trauma detour.
There's something I think.
That you're not sure.
But I haven't formulated a good way to say it.
Okay.
I think some children are cunts.
I think, okay, how about we reframe it like this? I think more parents need to take responsibility for the way their children behave in public.
Yes.
Did I talk on this podcast or on the Patreon about the child who was standing on my suitcase?
I think, yes. On the Patreon, yes.
I think millennial parents are just bad at being parents.
I was looking out my kitchen window yesterday.
Okay.
And some man, who was admittedly quite fit, was holding, I assume, his daughter, because otherwise I won't sleep at night, holding his daughter's hand as she was going across everyone's wall.
Okay. No, I think that's fine.
Jumping, stepping on people's bins.
Oh, that's weird.
Jumping on next door's bags of compost that they've got near their wall.
What? I started...
Just allowed.
10 seconds ago, I was full team child, and now I'm furious.
I actually do think children should be seen and not heard. Children should be not seen and not heard. But I'm not going to enforce that.
Okay.
By hitting them.
I think you shouldn't have children. Yeah.
I'm not going to.
Nope.
Adopt, don't shop.
Well, yeah.
But I'm not going to do either.
I think there's nothing wrong with walking along a wall. I did that as a kid. But
Yeah,
I wouldn't
but
get on people's,
jumping on bins and stuff.
No, I wouldn't do that. No.
And she almost fell and I was so excited.
This is what I mean. I don't think there's anything wrong with a kid doing that because it doesn't know better. Yeah. But the idea of the adult standing next to her going yeah! No! You're the adult. Be better.
Yeah.
I think you channel your rage at parents towards the children.
You're right, actually.
Yeah.
I think everyone could be a better parent.
Yeah. Yeah.
In every sense.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think children should be hit.
Wow. Growth.
But I don't feel, personally, that it's affected me that much.
Okay. And that's
now
your
give us a Pulitzer.
Fucking hell. Right. You know what? In terms of talking about our childhoods, I guess that it's on,
I think sometimes I didn't get any trauma talk on Drag Race.
You tried to be non-binary and they were like, no!
We've got one of those. They weren't like, no. They were like...
No, I know.
Yeah. Just didn't make it in.
Yeah.
I said some sad things, but that just wasn't the persona that I was doing on the show.
Yeah.
So this is my outlet.
Good.
I want to give myself off.
Don't do that.
Give
We're
yourself
filming.
off along with us. A well-rounded human being. 3-dimensional.
Okay.
Layered.
Okay. And the way you're hoping to achieve that is by going, I was hit, didn't do me no harm.
I didn't say exactly like that. I don't think it's the source of my problems.
Oh, okay, we can agree on that.
The source of my problems may well be CBBC's The Crust.
Right.
Let's continue.
Fucking hell.
It's the day of the race. Oh no, they're training. Flossie has a seagull on,
on
a fishing rod, which
yeah.
is the bit that I did a little chuckle at.
It was funny.
And she's like, the seagull's trying to get you. What's going on? Run away, training. It's good.
Yes.
Practice.
There's a lot of endurance training for one pizza.
Yeah.
Why are they doing all this?
Get a motorbike.
Honestly.
Or a little scooter. The meat's going to be cold. I won't be buying from the Crust.
No.
You make it in a flat and you walk it over.
Also, where do they live? Because at one point he mopeds over Tower Bridge. They were so pleased with that shot. Just a moped from a mile away.
I think it's definitely London.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But where in London?
I don't know. Now it's the day of the race.
Yes.
Lots of people are there. They're all very excited. It's a big event in the social calendar.
They're all thrilled.
It's everyone's peak of their lives.
Yeah.
Ellis didn't realise that he was against Carla. Because he wasn't there for that initial thing.
Oh.
And he's like, oh, it's you who saved me from the lift.
Okay.
Oh, thank you for saving me. And she's like, fuck off, cunt.
I didn't clock that.
And he's like, oh, why are you being so mean? You were so nice to me. Get me out of the lift.
Oh.
Remember that.
This would have helped me in the future. Past future.
Reggie Yates is commentating on the race. He's a consummate presenter.
He is.
He's very good.
Yes.
And there's other people competing for some reason.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there's more racers.
Yes.
Right.
All children.
Yeah. One of them's got a nice top on, apparently.
Really?
According to Angel.
Oh.
He's like, you're the best dressed.
Okay.
Of the race. They all boo Carla when it gets to her booth.
What has this girl done? What is wrong with them?
She got a bad attitude.
Yeah.
And if that's a crime...
Lock me up and throw away the key. Fucking hell.
But they love Ellis, who is meant to be our favourite.
Why do we love Ellis?
He's useless.
He's useless. He's unreliable. He's tardy.
And he's upside down often. Can't get out of a lift. Yeah. They've got to deliver a pepperoni royale to 125 Poynton Street somewhere.
Sure.
It doesn't matter.
My God, what if we found it and went there?
Well, I have typed it out and it has underlined itself, so I can see it in a map.
Oh, we can see where they're from.
N17, Poynton Road.
Haringey.
In Haringey. I don't know. Poynton's near Buxton, I think. Actual Poynton. But it might have been a fictional road. They all set off.
Yes. And they all come down the lift, apart from Cara and Ellis.
Yeah.
Who go down the stairs for some reason.
And they all set off and everyone's like, yay.
Yeah, but there's a goat in the way. And
Carla's like, fuck off, goat.
Yeah.
And then they all like watch them run, and then another Carla comes down the stairs and is like, "Oh, a lovely goat again. Hello, lovely goat."
I was.
You feathers McGrawed yourself. All over my sofa.
I can't be expected to pay attention.
Fair.
Yeah.
On this podcast?
On this podcast, no. I was like, she has a twin? Yes, she does.
I mean, to be fair, that was meant to be... I don't even think that was the reveal.
Oh.
The reveal comes later. But that was the obvious...
It's feathers all over again. Okay.
Ellis fights off a seagull.
Yes.
Remember your training.
And then gets caught on a washing line.
Yes, and they're watching it again and they're like, oh, Carla's disappeared from the race. Oh, she's appeared really far ahead.
Yeah.
Twins.
Yes.
Yes, he's almost about... Ellis pulls ahead and is about to win, but he gets stuck in his washing line, so Carla wins.
And they're so mean to him. Like, this poor guy.
They all stood and watched him get tangled on a washing line. Didn't help.
And also he came second out of, like...
5?
8? Oh. A lot of children.
More than 2.
He did what? They still get a trophy.
Participation
she was
trophy.
Like, where am I going to put my trophy? You've still got a trophy.
It's a comically small trophy, which is quite good compared to the main trophy.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
you get a trophy.
And so this girl wins. Carla. And Ellis he cannot fathom. He's like, how did she win? It's like, because a girl beats you and you have a breakdown. She was as fast as you. Although it turns out she wasn't. But you know what I mean? Like, just because a girl beat you doesn't mean something's afoot.
Yeah.
Ellis.
But through something to do with a goat, don't ask me what, it's revealed that she's this set of twins.
Yes.
And she's disqualified.
Yeah.
And then they're all celebrating upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
And random Melanie arrives.
In a cheerleading outfit?
Because she's obsessed with Ellis, I think.
Oh, okay.
And she's like, I'm here for the race. And they're like, it's over, Melanie. Because Ellis like dives out of the way to hide from her.
Oh, okay, fine.
And I'm like...
That's episode 1!
Too little, too late, Melanie.
See, You don't need to do that. You can show her meeting him and becoming obsessed with him throughout the series.
Yeah.
That would have made more sense.
Or just show her at the race.
Yeah.
Was she? I mean, I assume like she was contracted for 6 episodes, and they were like, "We've got to put her in."
I guess.
I'm sorry, Melanie, that they did this to you, but you were shit. And then in an attempt to jump away and hide from her, Ellis breaks the big trophy.
Oh, sure.
And Grandma is livid.
Right.
And hits him.
Don't start this again.
Culturally, some cultures.
Yeah, I'm not talking about that.
I'm fine.
That is abundantly clear.
I'll say it again louder. I'm fine. Could someone who wasn't fine say that?
As loud?
Could someone not fine do this? Ooh. If you're not watching on the Patreon, I just did the little thumb thing.
And I pretended to be shocked by it.
Oh, I thought you were genuinely shocked by it.
No!
Acting.
Cast me.
Better than some of the actors in this. Fuck me.
Yeah, but they are children, so fair enough.
I think they're not.
Like mid-20s.
I think they're gleeing it.
Yeah, okay, that's fair enough.
Because, yeah, they're like old teenagers at the very least.
Yeah.
But Sharon D. Clarke's 38, so what's they could be in their 60s. Nothing. These children. Who knows?
Who knows?
What did you think?
Didn't think it was very good.
No.
Did not. I enjoyed some of the acting. I thought Reggie and Angel, Dominique, were clear stars of the future.
And here they are. And also Ellis is now a DJ.
Ellis is, yeah.
They're all doing all right for themselves.
Yeah.
Apart from Tom. And
good riddance.
Fuck off. Sharon D. Clarke. Best bit.
Yeah.
She's great.
She's fantastic.
She's got a star power.
The writing is bad.
Yeah, but he's now an award-winning novelist.
Oh.
The guy who wrote
What's
it.
he done? What was
His name's Queeve MacDonald. He was Queeve, he's Irish.
Ah.
He was a stand-up, is still a stand-up. I think he wrote for Sarah Millican.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because he did the Buxton Fringe sometimes.
Ah.
And then she came and watched him in a hat.
In a hat?
And I was at the box office like, Sarah Millican.
Ah, what
big
sort of hat?
Fun.
Like a big floppy one?
No, just like a cap, a famous person cap.
Oh, very cool.
Like when I worked at the Agatha Christie play, and Ed Sheeran came.
Oh, yes.
And he was in a hat, but also a neon pink hoodie. I was like, do you want to be seen or not, Ed?
Have a strategy.
Think this through.
Yeah.
And he was in really one of the shit seats.
Oh, weird.
But he got there like 2 minutes before, and I was like, I could have upgraded you to a better seat, Ed Sheeran, but...
Oh.
You're back in the balcony, darling, sorry.
Oh. Maybe if you're in the middle of things, then you're more likely to be spotted, so you wanted to be at the back.
That's true. But if you're that rich...
Get a box.
Don't get a £15 seat.
As we discovered, if you're in a box, you're star of the show.
Yeah.
Very weird.
Just get a nicer...
Yeah.
A back of the nicer ones.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway. Queer, would it made you...
I probably would have fancied Angel.
And I fancied Reggie Yates.
So there we go.
There we go.
That's what being queer is. When you fancy someone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing more to say.
And having childhood trauma.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
We're addressing their hard-hitting issues.
Don't.
This could be a BBC Sounds podcast.
Oh, you didn't do that on purpose? I thought that was a purposeful, nasty little joke. It turns out it was an accidental, nasty little joke.
And now you look like the nasty one.
You fucked up!
I fucked up and I fogged up. I think we're going to have to start addressing difficult topics.
Okay.
If we want to make it in this big bad world of podcasting.
Okay.
It's not enough to be the Guardian's 4th funniest podcast ever.
Ever.
Officially.
Ever. In the history of podcasts. It's not a long history, so yeah, fair enough. Or be idiotic according to Men's Health.
Thank you, Men's Health.
Thank you, Men's Health.
Our prime audience.
Yes. I don't know what you were doing here. You got lost.
We're not men and we're not healthy.
Unwell something or others.
Them's unhealthy. Them's bad.
Them's bad. Queer's gone by.
Them's bad.
Them's bad.
But I think we could have a true journalistic career ahead of us.
Okay.
If we address difficult topics.
Okay.
And that is why I had a small mental glitch halfway through this episode.
Okay.
No other reason.
No other reason.
Do not think any more on it.
You certainly won't
please.
be.
Put that in a little box. Get one of those little tape rollers.
Oh,
which
I
love.
absolutely advocate for some compartmentalising. I've done much of it myself.
Yeah, I've got the Library of Alexandria up here.
If you open my cupboards, piling out.
I'm like at the back room of an Argos.
Okay, yeah. And Crust, press the little button and summoned.
Yes, you have to look in my big catalogue.
Yeah.
Write it on a little piece. That was fucking stupid. That's too many steps, Argos.
You know, maybe this is for a Christmas episode. What always made me aghast is I had some friends who would literally at Christmas time get the Argos catalogue and just circle everything they wanted, and everything they circled, they wanted to get those. Like, it wasn't like, could I have one of these things? Did you do that?
Oh, what a horrible thing for those children to do.
I think that's such a spoiled thing to do. If I'd presented my mother with a book of things I wanted, I won't say what would have happened.
Did you only get one present?
No, but I think the act of going, this, and this, please, is gross.
The way I would do it would be more like, these are things that this is my Christmas list.
Sure,
in a
yeah.
book.
I'm talking about friends I had who literally circled it all and went, this.
I see.
And just presented the book.
And they would cry on Christmas Day if they didn't get everything.
I wasn't there, but probably.
I see.
I just think that's weird.
I'm somewhere in between.
Okay, fair.
Because everything I wanted was in the Argos catalogue. But I didn't
There's
want
nothing wrong with that. I'm not
saying
saying there's anything wrong with the Argos catalogue or looking through it to find what you want for Christmas, but I think the whole, like, this,
those
please.
Doctor Who action figures.
Ooh.
From character.
Sure.
So people out there will know from character.
I'm sure they will.
It was on the advert. I'm like,
oh!
Yeah.
Yeah! I remember that.
Bendable Jack Harkness.
Yeah.
He gets his cock out.
Uh-huh.
The Mox of Balhoun.
One of my favourite things is how much Christopher Eccleston hates
John Barrowman.
John Barrowman. I love so much.
I saw a tweet the other day.
Oh.
We're going so off. We should be wrapping up.
Yeah.
But it was about baby reindeer.
Uh-huh. Oh, God.
And I'm going to... there's a question at the end for you.
Okay.
It's a fun little game. Being like, why are we outing Martha when she's like clearly unwell and stuff? And why are we not focusing those efforts on the rapist?
Okay.
And outing him.
Didn't they do that? Didn't they try to do that? They got it wrong, and that's really bad.
Who wrote that tweet?
Russell Brand? Like, is that what we're... Like, that kind
Close enough. Noel Clarke.
What's he done? No.
Mickey Smith from...
Oh! I thought you meant Noel Edmonds!
Poor Mr. Blobby.
Noel Clarke?
Yeah.
Fuck off!
Yeah.
I hate men. Noel Edmonds. The gall!
Sorry, Noel Edmonds.
The audacity and the gumption to do...
Yeah.
That makes me so angry!
You've also got a verified Twitter, obviously.
Obviously.
Blue tick.
Oh, that makes me mad.
If you enjoy this episode and you work for BBC Sounds or similar, we'd love to do a serious version of this on your platform.
Where you say things like, no, you can't say that. And then we explore why.
Yes.
That could be a format, to be honest. It could.
If you'd like to commission the podcast, Fix Me, Caitlin, with Kate Butch.
I think that'd be fucking great.
Yeah.
I have a lot of feedback.
Or I get free therapy. Well, I get paid to go to therapy.
Yeah. And I become a therapist, I guess, because I
get
being paid
to give therapy.
Yeah. You've never been to therapy ever?
No.
Wow.
And I said it in that song.
Go to therapy.
Yeah.
Whenever you sing that, I'm like,
Look in
if
the
only
mirror.
you fucking would.
What's so bad about me?
Nothing.
I'm fine.
We can't have this conversation.
No, they cut that out of Drag Race. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a rating, leave a review. Go back and listen to our Wallace and Gromit one, because that's much more lighthearted.
Yes.
We say nonce a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Sir Nonce a lot.
Sir Nonce a lot.
His name is Nonce a lot.
He visits France a lot. He likes to dance a lot. And dream. No one will ever know that this outrageous... No. Bo. That's for the other team.
Oh, wow. So you're saying all gay people are nonces?
Yes.
This is the kind of thing that we could have.
Yeah.
You see. We're just creating opportunities for
Yes.
ourselves. Follow us at Quiz Gone By.
Can we watch Spam a lot on YouTube? Do they have a recording? Is there a slime?
Probably.
Holy slime. Grail slime.
Big cup of slime.
Big cup of slime.
Follow me at the Kate Butch.
And follow me at a Caitlin Powell.
And take everything you've heard in this episode to the grave.
You didn't do a keep something.
Oh, we can still now.
Okay,
yes.
cool. Right. That sounded very to the grave.
To the grave. To the wall.
What can we keep doing?
Keep taking it to the grave.
Keep taking it to the grave. Okay.
We'll see you next week.
And until then,
Keep
taking it to the grave.
Taking everything you've heard in this episode to the grave.
To the grave.
To the grave. Keep dancing. Fuck it up. Dun 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 dun.
Hey.
Dun 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 dun. Oh. Dave Arch and his wonderful, wonderful orchestra.
I love Dave Arch.
He's done some bad things to those songs. I don't blame Dave Arch. I blame the wonderful, wonderful orchestra.
Who's the composer?
The arranger.
The arranger, sorry.
I think he might be Dave.
Let's end this.
Take this to your grave, because I want to be on Strictly.